We're Tim and Mindy. Welcome to our channel.
Hey guys, welcome back this week. We have a nice haul for you here. We've got something very special that's brand new at Trader Joe's, ties into baseball season. That's right up my alley. Along with a nice wine and food pairing. And then we're going to highlight also a recipe that's only got 2 ingredients to make the main part of it. So stay tuned for that. And then of course we always talk about desserts last. So saving the best for last. Summertime, we got some frozen desserts to talk about. Look forward to getting into that. So let's get this started with our brand new bag that we found at Trader Joe's. It's in highlighting peanuts for baseball season. And one of the things I loved about it, it has a recipe right on the bottom of the bag.
Not Weight Watchers friendly or WW friendly, but it does look like a good recipe.
And it's called Preposterously Peanut Butter Cup Cookies. How can you avoid getting this bag just to get the recipe? 99 cents. You got a brand new recipe for some nice dessert cookies sometime. And man, I could picture those dark chocolate peanut butter cups right in the middle of it. So anyway, that's our brand new one.
I'll put that out of the way.
Tying into baseball season, out of the fresh refrigerated section, the hot dogs, Hebrew Nationals, are back. They were out of stock for a while. So one of my other favorite hot dogs that I have there, besides the all beef organics, these are uncured beef franks, and they're premium cuts of all beef. Very good. So baseball season, hot dogs, peanuts. They're starting to play some baseball. It was late this year because of all that's going on in the world, but we are getting our baseball in. My Dodgers are already starting to play. So anyway, that just gets us launched. And then we have in the frozen what we're going to pair with our wine. We've got a 3-cheese organic pizza. And it's one of the better ones on WW if you're just getting that hankering for pizza. There's 9 points for a third of this pizza.
And what's nice with this one is you can actually adjust the points with what you put on it.
Yes.
So Tim the other night put on pepperoni and some 0-point ham. I like mine with onions and tomatoes, so mine does not add any more points on it. A third of it for 9 points is definitely a nice fix for your pizza.
Yeah, so I actually like adding a little bit of the mozzarella grated, and that adds a few points, but it's not bad. And then the pepperoni, the turkey pepperoni, you can get quite a bit of that for 1 or 2 points as well in topping it. So not bad for that pizza hankering. It's a thin crust pizza, flash frozen and brought in from Italy. It's a wonderful pizza. Along with that one, another favorite of ours, and I got that one also. It's not bad either in the points. It's a bigger pizza for when you're gonna be able to have a couple eating off of it, maybe a family. It's the family size, organic cheese and tomato, and it is the same way. I like using it as a base. Already have the tomato and the cheese. On this one, it's for a fourth of it. There's 12 points, so you're getting a little more than the one before it, but not bad. And so these are the 2 that I found in the frozen section if you want something fast to add those ingredients to have a pizza. And along with the pizza, we have a wine feature. Mindy, what do you like about that one?
Okay, so the wine that I found was called Slim Vine. If you can find it, pick it up. I was talking to the girl who does wine at Trader Joe's, and she says that they can't order it anymore. This one's nice. It's actually only 3 smart points for 5 ounces. It's lesser in the calories, and there's no sugar added to it. It's a very light wine, but it still has a great flavor to it.
And it's a Sauvignon Blanc. It's very smooth, so it'd be good with seafood as well as pizza. On a summer evening, that just getting that lighter feel, slightly chilled, would be really nice and refreshing after one of those warm summer days with the pizza. So excellent pairing, definitely give a try. We have some more frozen food that you were really wanting to highlight here.
This one was the Melodious blend. I liked it for breakfast. I went and put a cup of it into a bowl, microwaved it while I cooked up an egg over easy and put that on top. I found that it did need a little salt to it, but other than that, it kept me full all day, and it's 1 point for a whole cup of that Melodious blend. So that was a nice change from my normal toasted eggs in the morning.
And what's in that Melodious blend?
This one's got some unique things. It's got green Garbanzo beans, red and green lentils, and a little bit of tomatoes and olive oil.
Actually sounds pretty darn good.
So another one was this quinoa duo. It's 4 smart points for a cup, so it's a little higher in the points. Again, it's something to have besides toast in the morning for breakfast. I just microwave it up. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm looking forward to trying that one.
Very good. And then we have a frozen snack.
Yeah, you want to talk about that one? I haven't had that one yet, but I think it's a little on the spicy side. Watch your...
Yeah, it's... let me throw it the right way, man.
Their pictures are so crazy.
Yeah, one side is vertical, the other side horizontal. I should know that. I see them as I go to the store to shop. But chicken tikka samosas. Why I wanted to... Both Minnie and I are really excited about these is they are 1 point per samosa. To actually have a little, just that snack, that savory, and I've heard nothing but good, so we are excited beyond belief to try these, even in WW. 1 point per samosa, per triangle. That's going to be great.
And I think I'm going to try them in the air fryer to make sure they're nice and crispy.
That sounds even better. Well, excellent. We move into some
fruits?
I think another couple snacks, but they're not frozen.
No, they're not.
Latest, but yes, a couple. One's new and one's been here a bit.
Okay, so we have the sweet potato chips. These aren't bad. They were they were 5 smart points for about an ounce. They're more up your alley.
Yeah, enjoy it. If you like sweet potato fries, it's just the chip variety of them. I enjoy also the pumpkin chips in the fall, which we'll talk about when they do come. But for the sweet potato, it's a nice way to have it, and not bad point wise for that crunchiness on WW.
Yes, and then the next thing that we had was these crispy banana ribbons. Not worth the points. It was 7 points for only 16 pieces. Even if I was not on WW, I would not be getting these again. It was one of those, I've tasted it once and I'm done with that one.
I was the same way. The points just aren't worth it. They're not like they're bad, but for WW purposes, there's so many other things, including real bananas. But I do. They're not bad tasting. But yeah, for the points, that's how I feel.
They don't taste like anything. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Because they said they have a
those.
hint of glaze. I was hoping they'd be like a kettle corn. No, there's not.
Yeah, kind of along the line of a plantain, which I actually enjoy those.
Yeah, so those
Yeah.
would be better than these.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of the snacks we had is the multi-seed tamari soy sauce, which is nice because this is gluten-free on top of being awesome with the points. It is 36 crackers, it's 3 smart points. When I'm looking for that crunch, this is one of my favorite ones to go to.
Yeah, that and those thin pretzels we talked about. This one was also something that I've enjoyed in the past, but Mindy actually found it really agreed with WW. How much does this agree with WW?
It was 4 smart points for 35 bombas, so you can get a lot of bombas for very few points.
Yeah, it's like a third of this bag is those bombas there, but it's like a peanut butter Cheeto is what it reminds me of, a cheese puff almost. It's made in Israel, so it comes from the Middle East as the snack of choice. And if you like peanut butter, you will love these. They can go very quickly, but again, not bad on the points either to get that crunchiness, and maybe if you're craving that peanut butter flavor as well, it's awesome.
What's also interesting with these is if you're trying to introduce peanuts to your child, this is a very easy way to start introducing peanuts for them.
And I also see some crackers over there
These
too.
are good. This is the everything but the gluten crackers. It actually does have the everything seasoning on them. When you first taste them, it's like, okay, they're fine. And then as you keep chewing, then the everything spice comes out. These were really good. They are 5 smart points for 7 pieces. So again, it's one of those that has a nice crunch factor. I guess we're always looking for crunch factors to go with our salads.
It does not hurt for sure. Well, now we come to the ingredients of the recipe. Remember we talked about a 2-ingredient recipe for the main part of it. And so what are we featuring for 2 ingredients?
I'm going to be trying the pizza. It's a 2-ingredient pizza. There's one recipe I found online that has a little yeast in it. I think I'm going to be trying that one. But it also has the Greek yogurt in it. The sauce is the one I'm going to be actually showing today. Is the Roma tomatoes with the garlic. It comes out to be 0 point sauce, and yet it has a really nice flavor to it. I'll be featuring that. With the pizza, unfortunately, Trader Joe's does not have the low-fat mozzarella that was so wonderful. And they thought they were going to bring it back this year, but they haven't. I'm going with just the regular mozzarella. This one is, I believe, 4 points per serving. We'll see how it goes. But right now, I'm still keeping it a little low with just the 2-ingredient pizza. And on that, put vegetables on top. It should be a lower point pizza than the ones we featured earlier.
Definitely. So we'll stay tuned for that at the end. And then I also see a lot of fruit and vegetables in front of me here.
They are. I got another container of the champagne grapes at $1.99 for that container. They're just so yummy.
They are tremendous.
And it's interesting because a number of years ago there was crossings of apricots and plums, and they came out with all different varieties. Who knew they would be so different? This one's my favorite. Abriums. They are juicy, they have a small pit, they have a beautiful flavor and texture. So of the two, that's the one that I keep going for.
Yeah, those are good. And then of course I love our, this year the batch of stone fruit is amazing. We talked about that earlier with nectarines. Our peaches right now have such a beautiful flavor, juicy. The pits pull off cleanly. And so, in fact, you have a name for that.
They're Freestone.
Yeah, Freestone is they're great peaches. So definitely don't miss out on these.
We got the whole box, and we will have 5 left.
Yeah, these are the 5 that are sitting here, and they'll be down to the nubbins by tomorrow, I'm sure. So excellent batches this year of the stone fruit again. And then, of course, our bananas, we just absolutely love. We've got, try to buy them in different phases. To eat, more greenish yellow, and then as they get a little more ripened, we will, like we mentioned, turn those into freezing them for the Yonana for that frozen treat. And
looks like we're up to the cereals.
I see another one.
And that's the avocado.
Yeah.
They have the mini avocados. This one was ripe at this time, so I got an avocado to go with just my sandwiches and my salads that I pack for lunch.
And avocados are good there, aren't they?
They are.
Well, you mentioned cereal. This is one of my enjoyable cereals of a few that Trader Joe's sells, the crunchy cinnamon squares. And actually, they're nice in the sense, what was it for a 3/4 cup?
5.
It was like, oh, there it is. Yep, it's a 5 point, smart point wise, for a 3/4 cup. So not very bad if you want that crunchy little snack. Of course, you're going to add a few points if you have the maybe fat-free milk over the top of them. Might be a 7-point bowl of cereal, but not bad. And they are, I could see these also as part like a cinnamon rice take on Rice Krispie bars as well. I know that they have a chocolate where they have broken pieces of this in, almost like a Nestle Crunch bar. It's one of my favorite chocolate bars there. It comes and it goes too.
And then my cereal that I got was the instant oatmeal. This one is really good. It's 7 points per package of oatmeal. And it's interesting. It's not just oatmeal. It's also got quinoa in it, amaranth with flaxseed and chia. So it's got a lot of different seeds in there to make it taste nutty and crunchy.
Well, I think it's time to talk beverage for the summer as well, because with all of this, you get thirsty. This right now we found in Trader Joe's. It's a watermelon. Get the right side of it. Watermelon mint tea. I love this as iced tea. I take 2 bags. I throw it into like a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle for packing for lunch, and get it cold and sweeten it with anything you want, or just have it plain without. It's so refreshing as just an iced tea, cold brewed.
And it's nice because it has two mints in it. It's got peppermint and spearmint in it, so it's got a nice mint flavor.
Really is nice for the summer, so had to feature that while that was still here.
They have a new one. This one's 0 points. This one's totally up my alley, not your alley as much. Is Korean roasted barley tea. I know I've had barley tea before. It's got an earthy flavor to it. I'm looking forward to that one. It's supposed to have some health benefits too, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, actually, it's something I have enjoyed in the past, so look forward to seeing how close this one was to the homemade variety I got. Looks like we're down to our desserts.
We are to
dessert
These
time.
are not WW friendly.
They are not, people. They are more that one day you might have, maybe once a month, where you have a little jubilee or whatever. But they are, these you cannot go wrong with. They are. I want to feature 2 flavors this week, but summertime is ice cream time. I mean, let's just face it. You're going to have a little bit of this. Coffee bean blast. It's very strong in coffee flavor. I love it. And the ultra chocolate. Now, I love having one scoop of each in a bowl together, because you get that mix of chocolate. Mocha. This ultra chocolate, by the way, is one of the best chocolate ice creams I feel I've had. And it's really got a chocolatey flavor. It's got that dark chocolate going for it. And I love taking a little bit of each and putting it in with some milk in a blender. And man, you get a beautiful milkshake out of it. I like, from my childhood, I remember a Chaffee shake, combo of chocolate and coffee. Well, these are my prime 2 ingredients I would use along with a little milk to make that milkshake. But just by themselves, in a bowl, 1 scoop of each, now you're on to something for the summer.
Obviously, you can tell he has more points than I do.
Yeah, I do for the weekly. However, yeah, it would, a half a cup of this is going to be like, I think 11 or 12 points.
It was like 12 or 13 points, yeah.
So it's not super friendly to the normal WW, but you can budget and on a weekly basis have a little something. So anyway, there it is. It's not something you want every day or could have every day.
Nope. But I think that is our shop.
So.
We've hit everything from very friendly to a treat day.
Yeah, so remember we talked about the beautiful wine with the pizza pairing. We're going to stay tuned for the recipe to come. And don't forget those nice summer treats in the frozen. So other than that, thank you for joining us on our haul this week.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. Please subscribe, leave comments or suggestions.
Thank you so much for all of that.
Bye.
Bye.
Spray the pan with a little spray. Turn your burner on, always helps. Then put in the garlic. I just stir it for a moment. You can see I had it just minced up. I do like garlic, as we've told you before. This was 4 cloves of garlic that I smashed up. Now I'm adding 2 Roma tomatoes that I have cooked up. These were big Romas, so you may need 3 depending on how much sauce you want for your pizza or spaghetti. And then I add a cup of water. And all I do now is let it simmer, and once in a while come and give it a stir until the tomatoes break down. Add a little salt, a little pepper, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of an Italian herb blend. This one I got from a local spice shop that we have near us in Temecula. So add that. And then the next thing left is just to let it simmer. See when it's done. It has now cooked down because of putting on a slow simmer. It did not get burnt, but you can see most of the water has been absorbed out. It's now ready to go on top of either zucchini noodles or pasta or another pasta or 2-ingredient pizza, but it is ready to go. Here's the pizza all made up with the dough and the sauce. Enjoy!